They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fort?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work.
We're under attack. I'm looking right at
Here
it.
we go.
Path of incoming fire.
Hello? Kindeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
Kindeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravan. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Glad that's over with. Thanks for the help. Come on over here and have a word. Come on, what are you waiting for?
What are you doing out here all alone?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. Sorry I had to drag.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so... no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men? But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Or maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day, and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, well...
You don't have any idea why she...
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft. Almost there. All right, this is it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait, are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
I get why they wanted to. Why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
One by one!
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it. These look like Vanguard weapons. So much blood. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. A lot of people died here. A massacre. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it.
I get why they wanted Ursa dead. But why fake an ambush?
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell. Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory. But it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
A man named Nassan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame. A man named Nassan...
Rugged? Well, yes. Yes. Trade. I will leave you. Yes. You look capable. You might do. Come here if you will.
Disorderly conduct last night. sure. Few more hours, and I can get a drink.
What are they doing out here?
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny. Too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep 'em, use 'em, sing to 'em. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora, girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way up. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, payment on return. Outlander.
You can't remember?
You all...
I had another question. All right.
I have...
Does that mean you'll pay me now?
King Avad is afraid he might hurt his brother if he attacks.
Nora, I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a... These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath...
What kind?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snapmaws gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perch there.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang...
A killing?
Yes.
Why did the priests go along with all...
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests.
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. Even he couldn't turn me away. And how he said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen, so we are left to wear their sins.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun. He spoke out against the sacrifices.
You lost someone you...
No, not lost.
I'll do what I can.
To honor their memories.
You're not like the others. You wear machine parts, but...
How can you tell?
A hunter knows a hunter. My people run with the great metal herds among the northern glades, but the glint hawks at Sun's Climb are too strong for me. So I cannot fulfill how the madness of the machines spread to the Karja, and they sent their soldiers, feet frost blackened, to bring us here in chains. Our shamans, who sing the machine songs. Many were taken to their death. Help me honor them. Help me paint their story. I ask.
You look like you've traveled far, Outlander.
From the Great Plains. But not alone. Never alone. This was a city of cages 2 harvests ago. Wooden bars leave marks.
They took you as a slave.
During the liberation. My friend and I, they'd put us to work in the quarries together. We'd grown alike. But in the smoke, the trees, we ran right into the machine. She is still. Wherever I go, just behind me. But I need your help to do it. In the quarry, it always rained. And we named the mosses growing between the bricks. We waited in cages for them to come for us each morning, not knowing if we would see another sunset.
About going to the lake next week.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Many of our friends fled to Sunfall.
Always stay bright, always stay alert.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, a machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now Outlanders from the Savage could the Sun King haven't heard.
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here too... Miss Nora goes to the front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies. I thought we'd seen the last.
I'd like to ask you something.
By all means.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order.
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance.
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to do.
Quite a place you've got here.
You don't approve. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all?
It might. Eventually.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram, but the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the claim have become jealous of their success. It's a volatile situation, especially given the... Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain.
Your politics seem...
I couldn't, but they yield. It's a Ursa helps keep the...
What can you tell me about the Shadow Card?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination. And since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats.
I need to get going.
I know.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to...
So, I thought Ursa was dead. Whatever. All I know is that it's time...
Did Ursa ever tell you...
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every cart. Long story short, he's a...
Avad seems...
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they... Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding him.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay?
Aloy.
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun...
Whatever is needed.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
You were right about...
He is the Sun King. I serve him...
Huh. Did you serve the lap?
Well, I served him. To his enemies.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
So why do they call you Blameless Murad?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him again. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman.
What makes you so sure?
I don't care for sure or certain. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely.
Even if people think he's dead?
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
I have to go.
Then you must.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting you to speak to me.
What is this place? What are you doing?
I was listening to the herd. Have you come for the stealth trials?
I'm not sure.
You must decide.
Who are you?
I am the keeper of these grounds, appointed by the Hunter's Lodge.
What is the Hunter's Lodge?
It stands in Meridian, offering community to hunters who require it.
Are you a member?
No. I am only a fledgling. I prefer the music of the wild over the cacophony of squawking birds. To enter, you will need 3 half-sons from any combination of hunting grounds.
What are the trials?
Tests to improve your hunting skills. Each hunting grounds offer unique trials to test. Some believe charging in with a mighty weapon makes them a hunter. But it's a good way to... A true hunter chooses the approach that best suits the kill. Master.
So how did you come to be here?
I was once like many members of the Lodge, maneuvering, hunting for status. But I didn't know that, of course, until I came here. It forced me to listen.
Don't you ever miss, you know, talking?
Not at the moment, no. The stealth trials will challenge you. Stalkers have defeated many hunters who favor brute force over patience. If you're up to the task, defeat these stalkers, and you'll receive the mark you deserve. Understood. Begin the trial by sliding down a rope. Such skill from an outlander on your first attempt. Stalkers have defeated many if you're up to the... The Watchers of the Herd attack quickly. Take them down while in stealth to prove your skill. Let the trial begin. Slide down a rope to start.
Get this over with.
You did not pass this time. The Watchers of the Very well.
I can get out of this.
You did not pack. Shellwalkers guard their cargo with their lives. In this, steel yourself.